What the world would we be like without wheel? Welcome to this YouTube channel. In this video we are going to talk about top 5 inventions that changed the world. So before starting this video, like this video, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for future updates. These human advancements changed the world and altered life on Earth, from primitive instruments to the most cutting-edge digital developments. Civilizations have been shaped, and life on Earth has been influenced by human discoveries and innovations. Each generation develops its own group of creative thinkers as priorities and skills change. From the invention of the wheel to the construction of the Mars rover, all of these innovations have been genuinely innovative, even though they weren't immediately apparent. The majority of significant innovations do not have a single creator. Instead, they were created independently by a large number of people, or they were aided in their development from simple ideas to useful inventions by a large number of people. Here are some of our favorite groundbreaking inventions that have changed the world. Number 5. Concrete. One of the most commonly used artificial materials is concrete. It's a composite substance consisting of crushed stone or rubble, sand, Portland cement, and water that can be sprayed or poured into molds and hardens into a mass that looks like stone. Cement is an essential component of concrete. Cement was laid as a foundation in 1300 BC. Middle Eastern builders applied a thin, damp sheet of burned limestone to the exterior of their clay fortresses, which chemically reacted with gases in the air to create a smooth, defensive surface. The Nabatean merchants or Bedouins in southern Syria and northern Jordan constructed the first concrete-like buildings around 6500 BC. The importance of hydraulic lime was recognized by 700 BC, leading to the development of mortar supply kilns for the building of rubble wall buildings, concrete floors, and underground waterproof cisterns. The Egyptians were using early examples of concrete as a mortar in their constructions around 3000 BC. Joseph Aspdin of England invented Portland cement in 1824. In 1891, George Bartholomew laid down the first concrete street in the United States and is still in use today. Steel-reinforced concrete was built towards the end of the 19th century. Auguste Perret planned and constructed an apartment building in Paris in 1902 using steel-reinforced concrete. This structure earned concrete widespread acclaim and recognition, as well as influencing the production of reinforced concrete. Eugene Freycinet, who designed 2 monumental parabolic arched airship hangars at Orly Airport in Paris in 1921, was a pioneer in the use of reinforced concrete architecture. Number 4. Television. It's the television. A compact box that can transmit vast amounts of data, and has forever transformed entertainment and conversation. Many people contributed to the creation of television. Although television is an integral part of our daily lives, it grew steadily during the 19th and 20th centuries as a result of the efforts of many people. In 1884, Paul Julius Gottlieb Nipkow, a 23-year-old German university student, invented the image rasterizer, a rotating disc with a spiral pattern of holes in it, each hole scanning a line of an image. Georges Rignou and A. Fournier gave the first demonstration of instantaneous image transfer in Paris in 1909. Boris Rosing and his student Vladimir Zworykin developed a device in 1911 that used a mechanical mirror drum scanner to send primitive images over wires to a cathode ray tube or receiver. However, the machine was insufficiently adaptive to allow for moving pictures. The Nipkow disc was used by Scottish inventor John Logie Baird to develop a prototype camera machine in the 1920s. Baird gave the first public display of broadcast pictures in motion on March 25, 1925. He showed the transmitting of a moving picture of a face using radio on January 26, 1926. This is widely known as the first public broadcasting presentation in the world. Number 3. Automobile. While the invention of the modern car is widely credited to German inventor Carl Benz, who patented his Benz patent Motorwagen in 1886, cars have been in the works since Nicolas Joseph Cugnot created the first steam-powered automobile capable of human transportation in 1769. A large number of individuals have contributed to the invention of the car and its components over the years. Henry Ford pioneered mass production methods that made cars available to the general public in the early 20th century. General Motors and Chrysler followed suit, making these procedures normal. The history of the car is truly a global phenomenon. The internal combustion engine and the other technologies that the car relied on demanded the efforts of many people. There were also dozens of spin-off companies involved, including oil and steel. Number 2. Steam engine. Jerónimo de Ayllance, a Spanish mining administrator, is considered to be the first to build a steam engine. He invented a system that propelled water from mines using steam fuel. However, it is Thomas Savery, an architect and inventor from England, who is credited with creating the first practical steam engine in 1698. Using steam pressure, he was able to draw water from flooded mines. Savery based his engine on the ideas laid down by Denis Papin, a British physicist born in France who invented the pressure cooker. Another Englishman, Thomas Newcomen, improved the engine in 1711, and James Watt, a Scottish instrument builder employed by Glasgow University, fitted a separate condenser to Newcomen's engine in 1781, greatly enhancing its functionality. He went on to build a double-spinning steam engine that was used to fuel trains, mines, warehouses, and a variety of other industrial activities by the 1800s. Number 1. Wheel. The wheel is a unique technical wonder and one of the most well-known inventions. This fundamental invention not only made travel faster, but it also acted as the foundation for a slew of other groundbreaking innovations. The wheel, on the other hand, isn't that old. About 3500 BC, the earliest known wheel was discovered in Mesopotamia. Humans had also begun to cast metal alloys, construct canals and sailboats, and even design complicated musical instruments such as harps by that time. In reality, the key discovery was the combination of a wheel and a fixed axle, which requires the wheel to be attached to a solid platform, rather than the wheel itself, which was possibly invented the first time anyone saw a rock rolling around. The wheel's usefulness is severely reduced without the fixed axle. We have a special bonus entry for you that you won't want to skip. The light bulb. The light we use in our homes and workplaces today is the product of a brilliant idea from over 150 years ago. Humphrey Davy, who experimented with electricity and invented an electric battery in the early 19th century, is credited with inventing electric lighting. He attached wires between his battery and a piece of charcoal, which glowed and produced light. The electric arc lamp was the name of his invention. Other inventors produced light bulbs over the next 7 decades, but none of them were commercially viable. By enclosing carbonized paper filaments in an evacuated glass bulb, an English physicist called Joseph Wilson Swan created a light bulb in 1850. However, without a proper vacuum, his bulb's lifespan was too short for industrial use. However, improved vacuum pumps were available in the 1870s, allowing Swan to create a longer-lasting light bulb. Thomas A. Edison built on Swan's arrangement by using metal filaments, and he submitted patents for electric lamps in 1878 and 1879 using various filament materials. After some study, he discovered that a carbonized bamboo filament could last for over 1,200 hours. This invention paved the way for commercially produced light bulbs, and Edison's Edison Electric Light Company began selling the new product in 1880. What do you think about this video? Which of the inventions in the world you find most interesting? Do let us know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit that subscribe button before you go.